Hello everyone, it is Star Sketch and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own mandala and basically kind of making it your own kind of coloring page in a sense, and telling you how to make one. So all you'll really need for this first part of actually creating the mandala is a pencil and a compass is what these are called, and you can get them from the where you get school supplies because they're really for making circles for geometry in geometry class, but we're using it to make mandalas. And you might be like, you're still using those? And yes, I still use this to make mandalas. It's just essential. But before we get started, feel free to like the video if you guys like this type of videos. Trying to think of more therapeutic art ideas. I mean, I have a million, but in terms of, scheduling them out. But for this one, again, like I said, we're going to be creating a mandala, and you'll be able to color it afterwards, and I will do a time lapse of me coloring mine as well. And yeah, so let's get started. So all you're going to do is take out a piece of paper. I just have this one from one of my sketchbooks. And you're just gonna try to find try to find the center of the page. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna go about here. And then you're gonna go to the outermost part, which I'm gonna go here because I wanna have some extra space. And then you're just going to use your compass to hold it down and make the circle. That's where your mandala will be encased there, so you can see the giant circle I just made. And then you're going to go back to that indented hole that you made, go in about that much, or however thick that you want each part of the mandala doodles to be. So I'm going to put mine about here. And you're just going to be making all these different, whoops, and that'll happen, that's why we use a pencil. All these different circles. Now I'm going to do one like right here. I'll do one here. Do one here. And that's as small as I could go because if I go any smaller, it's going to be more difficult. So we're going to leave it like that. So have about 5 to 6 circles within your mandala. And then you're going to just take out your pencil. I just have to unscrew it and it takes it out, but all of them are different. So try to get this one. This is I don't remember what brand this is, but I got it back in high school and then I just kept it ever since. So and then you're just going to put that away. And then you're going to start drawing out your mandala. So you could do this in many different ways. There's no right or wrong way to make a mandala, just as long as you use these guidelines that you've made for yourself, the 5 to 6 circles that you just made. So I'm actually going to use this little dot here as a starting point. And I am just going to draw a little flower. I'm just going to make it a 4-petaled flower. Try to make it as even as possible, but your mandala does not have to be perfect at all. And then I'm just going to draw these little leaf things. And then you could draw, I'm just trying to think of different ideas here. Let me zoom in for you all. Just trying to think of different ideas. And you can obviously fill in the spaces afterwards for details and such. And then I'm just going to make these humps. Again, these do not have to be perfect at all. And that's kind of the beauty that comes with creating mandalas. Make these triangles. And you could just copy what I'm doing if you'd like as your first mandala. But feel free to do whatever you like. I'm gonna do these little petals again. And then once you get to that line, you're just going to erase it to the first guideline, I should say. And then what you're going to do is just kind of repeat the process of creating different doodles like this. I typically stay with this kind of design. If this is like my starting point, then I just constantly use the same kind of doodles here. But I'm actually going to, for petals here, just do these little bumps going all the way around to just kind of differentiate, I guess. And then you can just go back and do the things before. So in order to make it kind of flow better, I just pick a point. So like this triangle point, do my little leaf and make sure that it reaches another point, just like that. Or if it's being covered by a petal, then you just kind of make that look like it's going to hit that point, but instead it's just going to be behind the petal. Like here we have this one, so we'll just kind of do it above the petal to suggest where that petal is going. And then I'm going to do the triangles in between each. This is just a basic kind of form of mandala. You can obviously look up other designs, but I wanted to just kind of go with a more basic one, especially for those that never made one before. And then we're going to erase that guideline. And we're just going to be repeating this process until we fill up the mandala, but I'm going to continue, you know, do real-time sketching with you guys in case you want to copy what I'm doing. But then when we get to the coloring part / adding details, if you'd like, that part will be sped up because you can obviously be very creative with that part. And just choose whatever colors you'd like. I tend to, since I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 different shapes going on here, I tend to pick 4 different colors is how I like to do it, but you can obviously, you know, do multiple different colors if you'd like, or whatever you kind of want to do. But just for the basic of it, I'm just going to do 4 different colors when I get to there. And now we're just going to do these circle humps going over the petal but connecting at the triangles here. See, and that's why we use pencil. And you could turn your paper as you go just so then you could see how you want to do your humps. Definitely very helpful. And then I'm going to put little triangles in between. And then we're going to erase that next guideline because that one was skinnier than the others that we worked with. So not much doodling in that part. And as you can see, we've only been 10 minutes into the video, so the fact that we have this much done in a matter of, you know, 8 minutes or so is crazy. Because, like, a lot of people think that this is time consuming. It can be, depending on how much detail you put into it, but we already got this far and it's not even been 10 minutes of drawing yet, so. Okay, and then we will, just gonna unzoom this a little bit. And now we will do the next part, which I'm trying to think what we haven't done. Well, we haven't done like the petals again, so we're gonna go from triangle to triangle with these petals. Again, you can turn as you go, just so then you know where your point is, because sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to see. And then I think we are just going to do, instead of triangles, we're going to do these like little balloons kind of popping out, I guess I want to call them. They're like little petals, but to me they look like balloons like popping out. Just to kind of stop with the constant triangles every time. And then we will erase the guidelines, and we are on our last part of the mandala already, which is crazy. Sorry about my stuffy nose. Allergies have been not my friend this year. The pollen has been very high. I don't know about you guys, but erase these guidelines here. Mandalas to me just kind of remind me of like blooming flowers or like a spirit expanding, which is why I like them so much, because I feel like it helps as a visual to kind of see them as something to be inspired by. Trying to think. I think we're just gonna do triangles from here to that point. So from one balloon to the next balloon. Considering we took a break from triangles before, and I feel like this is a good part to do the triangles at, to make the overall shape of the mandala here. And then I think in the middle parts we're just gonna do our little petals to end it off. Because that's like the bulk doodle for this, so it kind of makes sense to have it on the outside as well. And just to let you guys know, I did not plan on how this mandala was going to turn out. I just kind of went with my intuition and just kind of my gut feeling, and just kind of went with the flow of it. And then we're going to erase these guidelines, or this last guidelines here. And then we are just going to color and add all the details to it. So feel free to pick out your 4 colors after we erase these guidelines. They could be 4 different colors. They could just be the primary colors. Just intuitively pick 4 colors that kind of match your vibe lately or your mood. So say if you've been feeling really calm lately, maybe some cooler colors like blue, green, or purple. If you've been feeling a lot more passionate or just really energized lately, maybe doing red, orange, and yellows, or in pink. So many different color combos you could do. And if you're feeling a mix of stuff, say if you're feeling happy, calm, and energetic, you could do yellow, orange, green, and blue. So that's an idea of like color combos. But yeah, so now that we have our base mandala down, I am going to take out my crayons. I would use markers, but for this particular paper, it's just better. And for me, I am feeling calm, and for me, calm represents green and blue. So I'm going to pick this green, which is Screamin' Green, which I like. And then for the blue, I think I'm going to go with this color, which is called Cadet Blue. And then I'm also feeling just overall happy and inspired. So I think I'm going to go with yellow and pink as my other 2 colors. So we'll do this color, Violet Red. And for a yellow, we'll go with Laser Lemon. So got my 4 colors, and I'm also going to take out a pen, just a regular black pen for this case. I'm going to add some details to it, like dots and whatnot, before coloring over it, and then I'm going to color it. So feel free to enjoy this time lapse as I do this. And there we go, our finished mandala. As you could tell, I put in the same colors that I used in the background just to kind of evoke the vibe that I was going for. But I really like this. This is very simple, easy. The only things you really need to like maybe go out and buy is this compass thing, which like I said, you could find at Staples to make circles. So, or Target even has them, like Walmart probably would, Dollar Tree, stuff like that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was helpful in creating your own mandalas. If you'd like to send me your mandala pictures, definitely tag me on Instagram at StarSketch, or you can join my Discord server, which is in the description box. Just hit the little Linktree link and you will see all my socials. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys.